give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I want to welcome everyone to the West African Hebrew Israelites, the hidden identity. Thank you so much for joining today's teachings. I know your life will never be the same. I praise the name of the Most High for your life, that you took time and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for our new subscribers. I say thank you, and thank you for our old subscribers. I say thank you. I really appreciate everyone that took time to subscribe to our channel. Without you guys, our channel won't have like subscribers, or people won't come across the channel because you took time and subscribe. We really appreciate everyone. Maybe today is the first time that you came across our channel. You are wondering what's the channel about. The Most High have chosen us to spread his message that we are the Hebrew Israelites, the West Africans. I'm not saying only the West Africans. That would be a fib or a lie. But he said we are the Hebrew Israelites. So he give us a message, we'll prepare the message, put everything together, they will share it, or will come and share to you guys. For everyone that find interest in the messages, they tend to spread it or share it, or subscribe to the link and share the link to check the videos. And I really appreciate people who will give comments, thumbs up, and were blessing the names of the Most High, blessing the name of the Most High. Yeah, it's not when you praise the name of the Most High, say, oh, sister, thank you, or thank you for the teachings. We really appreciate it. We are not taking anything for granted. Trust me, we are not taking anything for granted, because we know it's the will of the Most High that you have to come across these messages. It's appointed date, a day, and appointed time for you to see or hear this particular message. And we employ everyone to do your own research. Do not take my word for it. Read the Torah, say the messages. Maybe you may think I'm just a female, I'm just running my mouth. Do not worry, do not shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Moses have called me, sent me to deliver the message. So do not shoot me, do not insult me. Please do your own research. Do your own research, please. Our people doesn't want to hear these messages. Why? If one accept that they are the people, they are the chosen people, that means one have to live a righteous life. And boy, we hate righteous life living, or righteous living, or we hate being righteous. I'm not saying you are perfect. No, one have to be perfect. No, but Most High Yah Elohim want us to what? Live, breathe, eat, live, be a Torah keeping people. He want us to keep his messages, keep his covenant, keep his rules and regulations, the covenant that he gave unto us. That's all. That is the message about. And one came across the teachings, and he was asking, so now we know we are the people, so oneness. Yeah, the oneness will be living righteous life. Eat the Torah, breathe the Torah, read the Torah, research the Torah, living righteous living. Today can be the last day. Today can be a day that the trumpet will sound. The Yeshua HaMashiach is coming. Ask the Ruach, which is the Holy Spirit, to lead you what to do and what not to do. I think that would be oneness. But it's not like, I believe them oneness. No, you know more than oneness. Because you know when you accept and when you realize, when you are awakening from your long sleep, that you are the chosen people. You know what to do. Israel know every time. Israel know what to do. Nothing misses Israel. Israel know the truth, know the right from the wrong. So there won't be, and now we know the truth, oneness. Just by the way, let's go straight. We are the covenant keeping people. The Most High Yah Elohim have a covenant with us. So each time that we have this opportunity, we tend to read one of the covenant that he have for us. When you read the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 7:14, it says the covenant of the Most High. Yeah, it says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land.
Second Chronicles chapter 7:14. So that will be the one of the covenants that the Most High Yah have for us, because our name is attached to his name. The moment you mention Hebrew Israelites or Israel or the children of Israel, the children of Jacob, then Most High name is attached to it. Everyone who tells you these are the chosen people or these are the people of the Most High, that means the name goes together. So the moment you have the first name of the Most High, the moment you have the last name of the Most High, that means what? You have to live a righteous living. Most High is righteous. We are serving a righteous Yahweh. We are serving a righteous Most High. We are serving a righteous Creator. He's the one who created us. He's the one who chose our forefathers and our foremothers to be his chosen people. So we need to do that. Let's go straight to the point today. Today our teachings will be based on West Africa. We are doing the tribe in Guinea-Bissau, and this particular tribe name, their name are Balanta. Balanta is Balanta. Balanta. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Banana tribes are Hebrew Israelites. So that is the question. Are they Hebrew Israelites? So I pray, just bear with me before we get done with everything. You just come to your own conclusion whether they are Hebrew Israelites or they are not Hebrew Israelites. I think that will be fair for me to ask. Please stay tuned. Do not just shut the screen. Do not tune off the video. Just please bear with me. Stay tuned. You realize or you know whether they are Hebrew Israelites or not. I mean, that's the words of the Most High. We will find it in the Bible, and that will help us all. Okay, so we have the first. Sorry, my mouth is dry. We have the first map on the screen right now. The map of Guinea-Bissau. The map of Guinea-Bissau. Maybe one doesn't know where Guinea-Bissau is located on the map of Africa, but this one, the one we have on the screen, just the map of Guinea-Bissau. So you can see Senegal on top, we can see Guinea-Bissau on top, and we can see the Guinea on the bottom. So this is the map of Guinea-Bissau. Let's do the next map. This particular map on the screen right now is the map of Africa. The map of Africa. So we have a red circle showing the territory or the country of Guinea-Bissau is kind of small. Then from there, on the bottom, you can see arrow. We have red arrow showing, pointing the location of Guinea-Bissau. So we have a huge map of Africa, and you can see Guinea-Bissau for yourself. So this is a place or the country that we are doing, a place or territory of Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau. Let's do the next one. We have the next map on the screen right now. But before I will leave the map alone and talk about their history a little bit. Balanta tribe, it's belief, oral tradition tells us that they come from Egypt, Ethiopia, and Sudan, and they migrate gradually. They have, I think, 4 groups. They came in pockets, like small numbers. They came and dwell in present-day Guinea-Bissau. That's what the oral tradition tells us, or when you do the research about their migration, this is what we got, that they come from these particular areas, Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt. But anytime you people, like all the times like that, where I think we did the tribe in Ghana called the Gans. The Gans, they have the same thing, like they migrate from Ethiopia, they migrate from here. Anytime you see that sign, it tells you something. Like they will never accept or just rate it plain that, there's this particular group or particular tribe migrate from Israel. They won't do that. Or they migrate from Mesopotamia. They won't do that. They always Egypt, Ethiopia, and Sudan. So let's go on. Let's come back to the map, as the map on the is still on the screen that you can see. We have the first circle is on the top left. It says Susanna. Susanna is Susana. Susanna. Susana. Susanna is a Hebrew name. Susanna is a Hebrew name. And we have the next one. The next one will be Sarah. It's Sare. That is on the top right is circle green, so that will be Sarah. I know our screen is not like it doesn't stay still. People tend to complain. Sorry, is like I hope we can do something about it, but that will be the app or whatever that we are using. So just bear with me. Sorry. Then we have the next on the bottom circle, blue is Giba. Giba is Geba. Giba is a Hebrew name or Hebrew word, a Hebrew name. Then we have the next on the bottom. The bottom is Buba. Is Buba. That one is a Hebrew name. Then we have on the right bottom, the circle purple is Chi. It's Che. Chi. That one too is a Hebrew name. A Hebrew name. Then we have Billy. It's Beli. Beli. That one too is a Hebrew name. But the Billy or Bila is Bilai is when you read the Greek Hebrew keyword search is 1097. You will see this very word Bila there or Billy there. Then the Buba, Giba, the Giba, that one Hebrew Greek Hebrew key search, you can find it is 1387. When you search, you find all these names, the names there to tell you all these names are Hebrew Israelites names. So as we are doing the tribe of Balanta, and we find in Guinea-Bissau, and we find all these Hebrew Israelites names. Let's ask ourselves a question. Let's take a brief moment and ask ourselves a question. If these people are not Hebrew Israelites, where did they got all these names on their town, their villages, their river, their city, their markets, stores, whatever? Where did they get all these names from? And West Africans tend to cherish their tradition and their culture very, very well. They cherish so much. They don't joke with it. They do not joke with it. Where did they got these names from? Where did they got it from? Let's do the next one. And we have the next one on the screen. Is Dara. It's Dara. Dara. Dara is a Hebrew name. Dara, a Hebrew name. So we have, I think, 7 names now. Let's move on. Then we have another one on the screen right now. This one that we have is we have Eli. It's E-L. Eli, being like Eli, the Mosai name, or the priest El Elohim, the name of the Mosai, or the priest name Eli, or Eli, is same thing. If these people are not Hebrew Israelites, why do they have Hebrew names on their maps or their city and their towns and villages? Then we have Joanna is Jana. Jana. And the Joanna, the meaning of Joanna is the meaning of Joanna name is God Elohim is merciful. Like God Elohim is merciful. So that is the meaning. God Elohim is so merciful. Our Father is so merciful. This is so unique. Then we have the list on the screen. It's a Labi. It's a Labe. Labe. And this Labe is a Hebrew Israelite name. We need to realize that these names that we are bringing, these are kind of few ones that we took time and we find to bring and to show you guys on the map, or for you guys to realize that these are the names that we have to show. But the question goes, if these people are not Hebrew Israelites, where did they get all these names from? It's so simple. If they are not the people of the Most High, why did they have this name, and where did they get all this name from? The Most High is so wonderful. Things that the Most High will do, or the things that He does is beyond human being understanding. One cannot comprehend. Like I don't know about you, but to us or to me, anytime we prepare the message, it's like anytime I'm surprised. It's not like we knew I know it already, or we knew this already. No, but at the moment we got the message, putting it together, it's like wow, all the time. If these people are not Hebrew Israelites, where they got all these names from? The maps that you are seeing on the screen, where did they got it from? Where did they got it from? Let's go. Like we have the next, the last one, but on the list map on the screen right now. And this one we have Giba. We have Giba, we have Buba. So you can see two Giba and Buba. But Louis, our message will be stay on Giba. Big Giba, because the place that you see Giba will be the territory of Balanta tribe, where the Balanta tribe located. And the name Giba, when you read the book of Joshua chapter 21:17, you find this name there. Joshua chapter 21:17, and the book of First Samuel chapter 13 verse 3. Again, you find this name there, the name Giba. So if these people are not Hebrew Israelites, even the name, or whether it can be river, town, village, or business, whatever name that they have in their cities and their villages, or in their area, I mean, you can find these particular names in the Bible if they are not the Hebrew Israelites. Do you think, like the Balanta people, so let's go to a place like Israel, and they have certain name, and these names are old name, even it's in the Bible, and let's name this name on, to our villages and cities? I don't think so. It's not like when our colonial masters came to the west coast of Africa and forced us, you became born again, you have to take their names. Like everyone have English names those days. And at time, most side now, people are changing. It's not like that. These names that they have, they didn't force them. Even if they have to force them to have their names, it won't be Hebrew names. It will be what, English names. Because remember, the colonial masters are not Hebrew Israelites. The Ashkenazi didn't set foot to be enslaved on us, like be colonial masters on us, like on West Coast. They are somewhere doing their own business secretly. But what I'm saying is like that we know the Portuguese came, the French came, the German came, the Dutch came, the English came, all that. But not at the Ashkenazi. They are not the Jews, or anyway, they are not the original. But all I'm saying is that if these people, if it's English name, French name, that's different. Greek name, whatever name, that's it. But this one is Hebrew name, Hebrew names in the Bible. All these are Hebrew names in the Bible. When you read the book of when you read the book of what no, when you read the book of when you read the book of Joshua, you will see it. You will see this. And when you read the book of Joshua chapter 21:17, and First Samuel chapter 13 verse 3, you see all these names. Which is the name giver. So this tells me that Balanta tribe, or Balanta people, are the descendants of Benjamin. They are the Benjamites. They are the people of Benjamin, tribe of Benjamin. They come from Benjamin, which is Benjamin tribe. So they are the Benjamites, people of Benjamin. That makes sense. People of Benjamin, Benjamites. The Balanta tribes are the children of Benjamin, Hebrew Israelites. So this is so unique, and they have unique tradition that they play. They keep the tradition up to date. So let me give one hint about their tradition. In their villages, or in their towns and all that, when a prince came of age of marriage, the kingdom has a big party to gather everyone, every family, and bring their daughters, the young women, comparing them beauty. They bring them with beauty, or the young women of age. They will like gathering them, every family, and this Balanta prince will pick one. How many women, how many young girls that they will bring? The young one, the virgins of age, they will bring them. So the prince have to dance with them. The prince have to have feast with them. It's a big celebration. that these people will keep this feast, and they will do till the prince will have what his bride, and pick the bride from one of the beautiful women that the family members will present. It's not one family; the whole village or the whole kingdom will bring their daughters that they are of age for the prince to what pick one and have her as his bride, and have her as his bride. To me, it's very unique tradition. So this refresh my memory. When you read the Torah, let's see the book of Esther, the book of Esther, or Hadassah, the book of Hadassah. When we read the book of Hadassah, chapter 2, let's read from 1 up to 17. Hadassah, chapter 2, 1 to 17.
After these things, when the wrath of King Ahasuerus was appeased, he remembered Vashti, and what she had done, and what was decreed against her. Then said the king's servants that ministered unto him, Let there be fair young virgins sought for the king. And let the king appoint officers in all the provinces of his kingdom, that they may gather together all the fair young virgins unto Shushan the palace, to the house of the women, unto the custody of Hegai, the king's chamberlain, keeper of the women, and let their things for purification be given them. And let the maiden, which pleaseth the king, be queen instead of Vashti. And the thing pleased the king, and he did so. Now in Shushan the palace there was a certain Jew, whose name was Mordecai, the son of Jair, the son of Shemai, the son of Kish, a Benjamite, who had been carried away from Jerusalem with the captivity which had been carried away with Jeconiah king of Judah, whom Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon had carried away. And he brought up Hadassah, that is Esther, his uncle's daughter, for she had neither father nor mother, and the maid was fair and beautiful, whom Mordecai, when her father and mother were dead, took for his own daughter. So it came to pass, when the king's commandment and his decree was heard, and when many maidens were gathered together unto Shushan the palace, to the custody of Hegai, that Esther was brought also unto the king's house, to the custody of Hegai, keeper of the women. And the maiden pleased him, and she obtained kindness of him, and he speedily gave her her things for purification, with such things as belonged to her, and 7 maidens, which were meet to be given her, out of the king's house. And he preferred her and her maids unto the best place of the house of the women. Esther had not shown her people nor her kindred, for Mordecai had charged her that she should not show it. And Mordecai walked every day before the court of the women's house, to know how Esther did, and what should become of her. Now when every maid's turn was come to go in to King Ahasuerus, after that she had been 12 months, according to the manner of the women, for so were the days of their purifications accomplished, to wit, 6 months with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with sweet odors, and with other things for the purifying of the women. Then thus came every maiden unto the king. Whatsoever she desired was given her, to go with her out of the house of the women unto the king's house. In the evening she went, and on the morrow she returned into the second house of the women, to the custody of Shashgaz, the king's chamberlain, which kept the concubines. She came in unto the king no more, except the king delighted in her, and that she were called by name. Now when the turn of Esther, the daughter of Abihail, the uncle of Mordecai, who had taken her for his daughter, was come to go in unto the king, she required nothing but what Hegai, the king's chamberlain, the keeper of the women, appointed. And Esther obtained favor in the sight of all them that looked upon her. So Esther was taken unto King Ahasuerus into his house royal in the 10th month, which is the month Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign. And the king loved Esther above all the women, and she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins, so that he set the royal crown upon her head, her queen.